Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Isprihadi Teguh Iman, semester 7. I am from Economic Education Class A, and my lecturer is Mrs. Maria Anjar Wiyanti, MPD. Allow me a few more minutes to present myself that will explain on how to be master in speaking and writing English in economic majoring. So next, English is either a worldwide or an international language. In other words, English is a language that is already dominated by the people of the world. Every country must use English to communicate with foreigners or tourists from other countries. As a global or universal language, it not only enables us to communicate and interact with everyone around the world, but also to change our life for the better. In Indonesia alone, English has not been fully developed, even though it's being taught to children at an early age. Not all children can understand English well. Therefore, English has always been taught in schools in Indonesia, such as kindergarten, elementary, middle schools, high school, and college. At the college level, all English courses are a prerequisite for a college degree. So, why have to master in speaking and writing English although we are in economic majoring? For study at the School of English Economic, it's also crucial that English be a handle to meet the requirements in the work world. If scholars from the Department of Economics had good English ability, it would be a added point for the scholar. In this time of globalization, there was the tremendous need for an economic graduate who could speak English fluently. In this time of globalization, there was a tremendous need for an economic graduate who could speak English fluently. Another adaptive benefit of the English language for economic college student is that is a prerequisite for a graduate scholarship overseas. As noted earlier, English is a worldwide language, and all the world societies use it as means of communication. English is also a computer language that helps students communicate in cyberspace. As a student at the Faculty of Economics, we should be aware of how important English is to ourselves in the future. There are a lot of things that might be considered for not learning English at a school of economics that is taught to have no need of English, because what we know during this the time is the social science that studies the activities of the people associated with production, distribution, and consumption of goods and services. So the conclusion of my statement above is that the English language is very important to be studied by a student at the School of Economics because it's very helpful for the student himself to get a graduate scholarship and to get a job in either a domestic or an overseas company. And in the interest of knowledge of economic terms in English and makes it easier for students to communicate with others who are abroad or who are conducting for foreign exchange a program. Okay, thank you for attention. Please forgive me for any mistake I made, either intentional or unintentional. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.